How you doing? You know who it is. This is Blue Rocks, and you know where you are, the Sequence Society. Today on the Sequence Society, we're going to talk about the labels of yesteryear to the future of labels and digital today. The most significant distribution network was formed by WEA in the early 70s after the acquisition and merger of Warner, Atlantic, and Elektra by Warner Communications. In fact, prior to the establishment of WEA, Elektra distributed through 26 regional distributors, each of which had a thorough understanding of their local markets, and each had its own publicity and promotion staffs and who worked the local press and radio. One of the major factors in the forming of WEA was so that the three labels could improve their access to retail stores and rack jobbers and to gain greater control over all aspects of their marketing. Compare this with our current situation. There are four major label groups, three of which are Universal, Sony, and EMI, and they are owned by national conglomerates. Warner Music is separate, and they are owned by a financial consortium. Each of these entities have their own distribution systems, and each has separate divisions to take on responsibilities to affiliate and non-affiliate independent labels. Many of these indies are wholly owned by the parent of their distributors. One of the positive changes in the last 10 years has been the use of the internet as major marketing tools, despite the disadvantage of illegal downloading from the internet. Artists own their own website and blogs, plus their own Facebook and MySpace pages, and this has helped expose artists to the interested public. Another positive change has been the development of sophisticated music creation software on inexpensive home computers that enable artists to create their own music and release it to the public, totally bypassing indie and major labels. Moreover, many of these artists have found it very useful to start their own labels to market their music and make it available to a wider audience. I think this is focused entrepreneurial drive that will win in the long run. Another change, particularly for larger labels, is with their artist agreements. Since the industry suffered so much from the fall off of CD sales and the increase of illegal downloading, the majors and many other labels during the last couple years have attempted to augment their income by establishing the so-called 360 deal to artists. In other words, they try to reap a portion of all the artist's potential income, not just from the sales of recording, but from merchandising as well. I don't think that it's fair to the artist unless the label actively helps the artist in live shows, merchandising, and takes on an active role in all of the artist's endeavors. Are you sure you want to be a writer? Did you know that the four major music publishers reject more than 99% of songs submitted they receive? And for one reason, untrained songwriters. Many think that they can write. Many don't realize it's not how much you write, it's the content of what you deliver. For example, there are a small handful of important song forms, but they have been used almost exclusively by every single successful songwriter, from Stephen Foster to Gershwin, from Paul McCartney to Jay-Z. If you don't understand how to use these song forms, you're doomed and you're gonna fail before you begin. This show is gonna show you the craft of exploring and mastering these kind of songwriting secrets from the masters, which is strong melodies, hook writing, repetition, song forms, grooves, and other tools to let you succeed. Not only will your writing improve tremendously, you will never listen to a song the same way again. This segment of the show is called Beat That Ass. This is the Beat Battle Producer segment. This is what I want you to do. Come show your skills, battle other producers from across the world, and then you may get a chance to battle the top producer, which happens to be me, Blue Rocks the Beat Broker. Winners will get free studio time at Studioplex Studios in Atlanta, Georgia to come lay down a beat or your records. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at thesequencesociety@gmail.com. Thank you for watching The Sequence Society on Fusebox TV.